Okay. Are we going? Yeah, we are. This is the front of our structure. This is the water meter out by this broken up sidewalk. And it's an analog water meter, which is good for home inspectors. See the little red wheel right there? That's called a cheater wheel. Cheater wheel or a cheater paddle. It's a flow indicator. And if that's moving, water's moving into the structure. You may not be able to see. I just saw it move just a little bit, and I got an excuse for that. Okay. And you know, you can have a leak that's so small, what you do, that it doesn't move. But again, it's very sensitive. If you call the water company out because you think your water bill's too high, that's why they call them cheater wheels, because the meter reader will come out here and say, "Nope, the problem's on your side. You're using too much water or something." So if that wheel is turning, go look for your leak. It could be a commode flapper. Dishwasher might be working. Something's happening. Tree shouldn't be closer than 25 feet to the house. Home. Townhome. Townhouse. And the bushes here. Remember how I saw it leaking just a little bit? Look at that. It's leaking just a little bit. Alright, we're looking between 40 and 80 psi. We got about 55. Threads are kind of messed up on that guy. And it's nice that it's insulated, but it's supposed to be supported. It's not supposed to be leaking. And you're supposed to have an anti-siphon device right there. We'll come back for that. This right here is your main water shutoff valve to the house. See that rusty handle? It'll probably break in your hand. You'll be back out of the meter trying to turn it off. Parallel is on, perpendicular is off. That's a bit rusty. Okay, that, while we're here, that drain pipe right there is the water discharge for the water heater temperature pressure relief valve. And those are not supposed to be closer to the ground than 3 inches, and it's not, or farther from the ground than 6 inches, and it is, so it's too high. Too high. Lawn sprinkler heads, this is beyond the scope of this inspection. It's community Tennessee and common, but they're not supposed to be closer to the structure than 12 inches. Otherwise you're sealing your windows up and stuff. You don't want to do that. I mean, you want to do it if you need it, I guess. Moving on. This is our beautiful segue. But you know what I didn't see out there? I haven't seen it in the back either. If I see it sometime during this inspection, I'll make note of it. But I haven't seen the sewer cleanouts for this structure. I've seen the water shutoff valve. This first closet right here, next to the stairs, this is the water heater. It's about 2 years old, manufactured about 2 years ago. There's the data plate right there. It says that it's 50 gallons. Okay, so what do we got here? We got an electric service disconnect. Unlike the condensing units, huh? Not supposed to have a bare light bulb in closed closet. In a closet, it's not supposed to have a pull chain. It's supposed to be a switch. But we're talking about water heaters now. These water supply lines should have been insulated. Alright? This electric conduit, okay, is breaking. And you're going to lose your bonding to your grounding. And that one's loose too. But your grounding will join in here, I'm supposing. How about that? Let's look. Okay, so there's where your grounding for your water heater makes it. So we got that. I'll fix that in a little bit. But that's just, that box is not secure, and that's why this is coming all loose. Okay. So these lines should be insulated. The conduit should not be broken. The TMP should be insulated. Temperature pressure relief valve. And they're good for about 3 years. So in about another year, you're going to be replacing it, aren't you? I know you are, right? Okay, and then this drain line is not supposed to have more than 5 90-degree bends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there. Then it goes outside the wall. 6 goes down, comes out of the wall. 7 points towards the ground. 8. Okay, that's more than 5. 8's more than 5. All right, we have a safety pan here. That's a good thing. And where does it drain to? On the floor. We do not have a safety drain. Another thing about water heaters in Dallas, and I forget to mention this, they're always on the report, but on my videos I forget to mention this quite often. But according to the City of Dallas and the International Residential Code, this drain line should have an air gap. Should have an air gap in it. Now, I don't know where you would put it right along here. Some people, and I hate this, but some people run it down to the safety pan, and then you have the safety pan drains out. I don't know. I just report them. That's all. I just report them. So what do we learn about the, we learned that, okay, well, let's just keep talking. Well, what do we learn about the water heater? We learned that the switch is not held place and making the conduit stressed out. We learned that the pipes aren't insulated and TEP is not insulated. We have more than 5 bends and we don't have an air gap. We learned that our safety pan drains onto the floor. That's not good. We learned that we have a care and use manual. That is good. Okay. And just a couple more plumbing things while we're here. This is where your refrigerator is going to go. The refrigerator is going to go. That is an ice maker connection, and it should have a connection box. When this home was built, like in the 1980s, they didn't put the boxes there. So, I mean, that is what it is. But if this home was built this morning, it would have a box right there. I probably should have gotten that with the other video, but here we go. Can you hear that condensing unit? Leaking? Yeah, it's leaking.